everybody, it's Tiff with Robin Realty, and I'm here bringing you another episode of my Buyer's Briefs, a little education about things happening in real estate and things I think all the public should know. So I hope you enjoy what I have to talk about, and today it's going to be about flood insurance and how to protect yourself during the process of purchasing a home, some things that you can look out for, and how we here try and protect you as well if you unfortunately have to buy in a flood zone. So here we go. So just a couple facts first. I had some interesting facts that I just took a great class on this, so I wanted to share. So over the past 40 years, Louisiana actually is responsible for 20% of the claims that have been recorded. So guess what, y'all? We are 1/5 of every claim that's out there of the total of the United States of America. That is crazy. But look, we know we live in bayou country. We live below sea level. So always important to make sure that you're researching this information about what your flood zone is, what your risk is when you're purchasing a new home, okay? All right, fact number 2, and this really should blow some of y'all's minds out there, that nearly 20% of all flood insurance claims come from medium or low risk zones. So that's right, you people in X, B, C, the claims, 20% of these claims come from y'all. And unfortunately, it's because, a lot of people out there feel safe in an X and a C and a B. And even though it's preferred, remember guys, it doesn't mean that you'll never flood. It just means that you are not going to flood as easily as other people. So look, your rates are so cheap in those zones. Make sure that you're carrying flood insurance. You are trying to protect you and your family's investment for a lifetime, and we are here to help you do that. So here we go. We're trying to buy a new house. What are some of the things that you have to look for? Well, A, we're always checking to see what the flood zone is. But B, we also like to ask the listing agent if they have a flood elevation certificate, because that will really help you as the buyer kind of like shop around for not only rates, but make sure what is your rate going to be. It could take something that might be $1,200 and make $1,200 a year and make it $600 a year. So make sure that you are asking for this flood elevation certificate. Now do know that it does go by the elevation of the actual property that the house sits on. So always make sure to get that elevation to your trusted insurance agent so they can run you an appropriate quote. The second thing that you need to be asking for is if they don't have an elevation certificate, make sure you're asking for a flood declaration page. In fact, I would ask for it all the time. This is going to give you what the current seller is paying for their flood insurance. It's great to know, because if you don't have a flood elevation certificate or cannot get one, you need to make sure that you're able to assume the policy. Remember that this can cost you a lot of money if you are unable to assume the policy. And along with assuming that policy, look at how much is actually insured. A lot of the loans out there today need full coverage. If the property's only insured for 180, then that's not going to be enough if you're buying it for 225. So make sure that you're getting good, correct numbers as well. And then of course, one of the things to look out for is try not to be in a flood zone. But hey, guys, we live in Louisiana. Even if you do not live in one of these flood zones, remember that statistic, like 20% of the people who lived in those zones actually were such a large part of those claims that it's so inexpensive you should. So if you have any other questions about flood zones, about how it impacts you, your loan, and your life, give me a call. Find me on Instagram as the Redheaded Realtor. Shoot me a message on Facebook. And I'm Tiff, your Redheaded Realtor, signing out. See you guys later, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.